Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Conversations, and I'm here with my sister Amanda, and we are here to sip some tea. Not literal tea.
Yeah.
So we've been stuck together in quarantine for 5 months. It's been alright, I guess. How's it been for you? That's very reassuring. So I wanted to just talk to her about sisterhood, and my little sister is there behind the camera. Sisterhood and friendships or relationships. Ooh. Just because it's interesting, because these are really things that we talk about with each other. So as I said, I wanted this series to be about conversations that we should be having but we don't normally have. So I've got this good question that asks, what are some things that you wish we did together but can't?
I'm gonna put it in this context because my sister went to international trips for the past 3 years.
Yeah.
So first she went to New Zealand, 2018. Yeah, and then I remember she came back on the day of my graduation. Yeah, it was pretty cool. And then she went to Australia last year. So every time she would be out of the country for that long and then she's not with us, I wish that we were there. Because it's so different. Like if one sibling is not at home for a while.
I don't know what that feels because I've never been the one left behind.
It's so weird. I'm not even kidding. Every day I would think, what's Kyla doing today? Where is she? What is she up to? What is she eating?
What am I up to? That's for another time because that'll be sipping real tea. I'm just kidding. I behave, don't worry, abroad. Yeah, especially in New Zealand. My friends could attest to that. So she and I are very different. We're opposites. As you can see in
our outfits.
Yeah, and how we're dressed.
Wait, no. You're a bra girl and you're the...
Yeah, she's the...
emoji girl.
Yeah, that emoji. But yeah, our age gap is just 1 year and 3 months. Maybe that's also why we get along so well, even if we're we have super different personalities. We just complement each other. Because if it's just her, my parents' lives would just be so boring. But then I came into the picture.
That's true. Because Kyla's the kind of funny one.
Kinda?
I mean, okay, fine. You're the funny one. I have no sense of humor at all.
Yeah. Oh, but given that we were kids together, unlike us and Agatha, it's a super big age gap. So we didn't technically have the same childhood. We definitely had a lot of fights. I still remember there's a lot of hair pulling, screaming, locking of doors, kicking. Yeah. But then as we grew older, I think we just learned to understand that, I don't know, we
just get each other.
Yeah, we don't really fight a lot anymore. Nah, not a lot. Not as often.
But if we do fight, it's just the really petty fights.
Honestly, yeah.
Yeah.
But there are times when I don't want to fight. I mean, it's pointless arguing with this person. I'm not kidding.
Why?
I'm not, because you can never end the conversation with her with you having the last say. She always has to have the last say. Guys, you need to learn when to just stop because the argument is pointless. Because sometimes the argument is not even worth it. What's the point of it, right? Do you agree?
Yeah.
Give me a like and a comment down below if you agree with that. But in line with that, we actually don't apologize to each other. It's just we argue, don't talk for a while, ignore each other, go like that.
Yeah.
After a while, we just go down and then we talk as if nothing happened.
Yeah.
Which is kind of weird, I think. I'm not sure if that's toxic, but that's just how we are. We know that the other person is sorry. But I don't think that's really the case for other people. Because there are different types of people, and you just really need to spend time with that other person for you to be able to know if they're the type who needs to hear that you're sorry or they want to see it more in your actions. It really depends.
Yeah.
What do we love the most about one another?
I said this in my video, in our sister Q&A video.
Yeah.
Your commitment
Oh.
Like literally one of the 5 C's. Because like
I'm a true essence
literally like even if the thing is far, I mean we both do things way ahead of time,
Yeah.
but she does it way ahead of time. But you know, somehow, no offense, I still finished before
I know.
you.
No, it's because we're gonna dive deeper into that later.
But yeah, Kyla's commitment, literally in anything she does, whether it be school or church, she's literally gonna do everything like non-stop. Like she wouldn't even go out of her room. So that's how committed she is.
It's pretty tiring though, and it's not exactly good because like I experienced a lot of breakdowns and stuff and have to deal with them on my own and put myself back together because I need to get this thing done. So don't overwork yourself, guys. I'm still working on that though. But yeah, my turn. Oh, okay. I have an answer. It's related to like you being the second mom because you really are like a mom over us, but sometimes it's just too much. But like, yeah. I mean, I like the protective side. Like, protective side. As she was talking about commitment, because right now, yes, we are on the same level in college. Somehow I caught up to her because I'm so advanced because of school. I was about to say smart, but I don't want to brag. Okay, anyway.
But she is smart though.
Thank you. How is it like being on the same level in college?
I am fine with it.
Yeah, I'm honestly like super fine with it because I also benefit from it. Because like if I miss out on something in class and then she probably knows it, I can just like go up to her and if we can review together. Like there was this one time we had a stats test. We were studying together and that was pretty fun. But the thing is, you were talking about commitment, right? I'm a very competitive person. So like you finishing way ahead of me, that like
oh my god.
that like pushes me to like strive more and like I'm gonna be like I need to get better sources. I need to have a better paper than her. That's just how I am. I don't tell you.
Yeah, but I am competitive too. I really am.
It just be like that sometimes.
Oh my god.
Okay, this is a question about friendship because I just didn't want this to be like about sisterhood and stuff because we sort of have the same group of friends because we just have a 1 year age gap. So this one asks like how we handle peer pressure, especially if our friends are like not Christians. Wait, I'm gonna start because she stayed in our old school for senior high school, so grade 11. So when I graduated from that school, I moved out. Woo! I moved out of the school and moved to another international school just because I wanted to like experience a different experience, a different environment. And it was I did senior high school at a university, so like it's pretty mature and stuff. So it was my first time being out of a Christian environment because like my whole life I was surrounded by Christians and stuff. But then, surprisingly, I experienced more solid relationships when I transferred out of the Christian school and into that university. Because the people, maybe it's just like the timing. Because the people I met were like super amazing and they're not like the super crazy type of people who do drugs and like force you to do things. And the thing is that I did go through like a lot of peer pressure because I went to like it was my first time going to like drinking parties and those stuff, but then I stood by my beliefs and I stood by my beliefs basically, and the people around me knew that. So like every time I'm at a drinking party, they know I don't drink, so they don't force me to drink. Actually, they protect me from like drinking even if I'm at a drinking party. Imagine that. Even if they're already drunk, they always check on me. They make sure I'm not drinking, which is why my parents allow me to go with them. So I don't think it's really like the people you're with. It doesn't really depend on the people you're with.
Yeah.
It depends on you.
Yeah.
Like for example, like what I said, my parents trust them. My parents allow me to go out with them to drinking parties because they trust them because they trust me. So it's about you staying true to what you believe.
Yeah.
integrity and all
Yeah.
that stuff. That's how I think you handle peer pressure.
Yeah.
That's pretty much it. That's how I survived
Yeah.
peer pressure. And in return, I was able to have like a good influence
Yeah.
on my peers too.
Yeah.
So that's how you spark change.
Yeah, like she said, all my life I've been exposed in a Christian environment. But so I've been surrounded with Christian friends also. I was surprised, like you said, in college. My friends were
Alright.
more solid. And I have a few friends in college who have the same beliefs, so it's not really an issue. And to be honest, I've never struggled with peer pressure because, like she said, if you're firm with your beliefs, then you're all good. And the thing is, my friends, they're very, very, very respectful, which I was surprised because
Same.
because in high school, the principal was always like, oh, when you go to college, the people are gonna be like this, they're gonna force you to do this, blah, blah, blah. So I admit, I got scared of that. But then once I got into college, it just really depends on the people you're with. And I'm blessed enough that, or like not even enough, I'm like more than blessed to be surrounded by people who, even if they do things or act in a different way compared to you, even if, they drink and stuff, they don't force it on you.
Yeah.
They don't make fun of you for it. They're not like, oh, you're not cool because you're not drinking or you're not doing this, blah, blah, blah. They were never like that. They actually even admire you for not doing what they do. Like, they give you respect for it.
So this is a question that's actually, I've had this in my head for quite some time now, like in the past couple of years. And I just wanted to bring it up. So why do you think most people would rather spend time with their friends than with their family?
From what I observed from the people I know, one, their parents aren't that strict. Like, they spend time with their family, but their parents just let them go. Number two, they have parent issues. Like, they're not really close to their parents and stuff like that, or different kinds of issues at home.
I'm just saying this from my experience.
Yeah.
Okay, that's when you feel like you can be yourself completely. That's when you won't be corrected, because they're not your parents or they're not family members, so you're not really their responsibility, right? When I entered high school, I honestly preferred being with my friends over than being with my family, and I learned this the hard way. But at the end of the day, your friends are not the ones who are gonna be there with you, because you go home to your family. I mean, most of us go home to our family, right? Your family will always
Be the ones sticking up for you.
yeah, they will always be the ones who have your best interest in their hearts, and that's why they want to correct you, because they only want what's best for you. I'm not saying that friends are not like that, because there are friends who become like family. What's the best relationship advice that you can put out there?
Okay. One, please talk to your parents about it. Like, if you're close, you have to talk to your parents about it, because the best advice will come from them.
Actually,
Your parents just don't want you or don't want to see you get hurt. So go talk to them if you're close to them. Number two, just because the guy started talking to you or the girl started talking to you on Messenger doesn't mean that you have to jump into it. Like, don't be marupok, guys. Just, you have to practice self-control. Like, I cannot emphasize that enough. If they chat you, you gotta limit your replies. Just don't give in to your feelings, because feelings are so unreliable. They
very
change like that.
Ooh,
And that's
the tea. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Let us know in the comments. Yeah, in the comments down below. Give this a like. Share it with some other people, as there will still be a lot more topics that I will be tackling with other people, not just my family. And if you guys want to know about something, about us, anything at all, just leave it in the comments, and I will try to find someone I can talk to about it, or I'll just talk about it on my own. That's it. See you guys in the next one. Bye. Resting is also believing that God will come through and that He's got your back. We can't accomplish all these things that we set out to do or that we have to do without His help and His strength. We just have to rest in His promises.